Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your New Japan live reactions. Specifically today, we will be live reacting to one match and one match only, that being the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match that happened earlier today between Tanahashi and Switchblade. I am so excited, looking forward to this. I really think we might have a new IWGP champion here. John, how are you feeling, my friend?
Brother, I share your sentiments. I feel something, huge is about to go down. I'm excited to live react to this match. I mean, Tanahashi and Jay White, really, they are building kind of I won't say historic because that's hyperbolic, but they really are building an extensive rivalry. I mean, Jay White's kind of big debut as Switchblade, his first big match was Wrestle Kingdom 12 against Tanahashi for the Intercontinental title. Tanahashi was the second guy he beat, on the second night for the, I want to say, A block in G1. So Tanahashi beat him at Wrestle Kingdom 12. Jay White beat him, in the G1 climax, but Tanahashi won the briefcase and he successfully retained his briefcase against Jay White. Jay White was his last title defense before Wrestle Kingdom 13, where he won the title. So every match they have had has had, extraneous implications, whether it's 2 points in a block or a championship or a briefcase. And now it's kind of reached its apex because the stakes don't get any higher than the IWGP heavyweight title. So I just love the story of this rivalry, that the stakes just keep getting upped and upped and upped. It's really cool, man.
That said, though, since Tanahashi's successful briefcase defense against Switchblade, Switchblade has beaten the Rainmaker Okada.
Yes, yet clean at Wrestle Kingdom 13, which, yeah. I mean, I know, especially were like advocating, like, okay, he did it. He has to be the number one contender now for the world title. And you were even adamant that, yeah, he is going to win it. And I've been kind of warming up to that idea. I mean, given that Kenny's absence now has totally leveled the playing field and changed.
Well, and that's my thing too, is I think that Tanahashi is effectively a transitional champion and a way for them to take the title from Kenny to Switchblade with a babyface in between.
Yeah, and thankfully it worked out because you could tell, like, I guess they had a whole different story carved for Jay White and Kenny. Obviously, Kenny was the first person that Jay White turned on when he offered Jay a Bullet Club t-shirt, and they were probably going to build on that. But honestly, in hindsight, dude, I got to be truthful. I'm really glad they went the Tanahashi route, even if they didn't mean to. I think just the story of this, heroic old guard in Tanahashi against this, sneering and sniveling new guard, Jay White wanting to make New Japan in his image. That's just a great story to me, and I'm really excited to watch this match with you today. And I did link it in chat to everybody. So
I did see that. I saw you linked it in chat, and I even have it linked in the description. So there are two different ways that you guys can see the link to the match. It's on Daily Motion, and we do have our timestamp set to 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you want to get there as quickly as you can, I'm ready. John, I'm assuming you're ready as well.
Let's do it, brother.
All right. Hopefully everyone's at 6 minutes, 10 seconds. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. There you see Big Match Ton.
Absolutely. His first big title defense. And there's the bell.
I heard that.
And Ashton, I got to tell you, you and I don't want to say we were in the minority, but I guess with certain people that I'm friends with, we were in the minority of having really enjoyed Wrestle Kingdom 13 and thinking that it was really a huge
moment. Wait a minute. Are you telling me there are a lot of people that didn't like it?
I guess there were some people that just felt like it was more meh than other people. There were things to like, but then there were other things that I guess you and I were infatuated with that they didn't really care for. And Tanahashi, they're avoiding Jay White. But my point being...
Let me guess. Ospreay Ibushi.
Yep, that was a big one. But point being, you and I thought it was a real turning point for New Japan, that it could really be a scintillating 2019 for the promotion. And if they go Jay White here, man, to have a legitimate fucking heel, not one of those plays in the gray kind of heels, as the world champion, that's a very exciting time, I think, for New Japan. But they got to pull the trigger. And will they? That is the question. We got the lock up here.
Very intense.
What a story it would be, dude, for Jay White, who was a young lion, went on his excursion, had a brief dalliance with the United States Championship before losing that to Juice, but then to just leapfrog the Intercontinental title, leapfrog all this other stuff, and wins the championship at a show, the New Beginning in Osaka, which isn't exactly known as like a bigger time pay-per-view, at least in my estimation. Nice leg pick, though, by Jay. And Tanahashi there immediately gets to the bottom rope.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about New Japan's Young Lion system, though, isn't it? Because like guys like, we witnessed Jay White as a Young Lion, but even before then, Tanahashi went through the Young Lion system. Nakamura, Shibata, Naito, Okada, everyone that we know that's a big star in New Japan pretty much, and now especially with Kenny Omega out of the picture, went through the Young Lion system. New Japan is the best wrestling promotion in the world at creating their own stars.
They really are. That's an excellent soundbite and one that I 1000% co-sign onto. And it's just such a fascinating dichotomy. I mean, you figure Tanahashi, the old ace of New Japan, although he's kind of enjoying a renaissance of just being the ace again, being the guy carrying things on his back. I mean, when you want to talk about a loyalist to a certain promotion or whatever, Tanahashi is a New Japan lifer. I never see this guy going anywhere else. And if he does, I'll buy a hat and I'll look up recipes to eat it. Because this guy has been with them through everything and really pulled them out of the dark ages, and nice control of the headlock.
And he really is the only one, too, because I was telling you the other day about the original Three Musketeers. Well, the second generation of Three Musketeers was supposed to be Tanahashi, Shibata, and Nakamura, and look how that turned out.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, bro.
One of them left for MMA and then came back eventually and then got injured. One of them just straight up hightailed it for WWE and is being highly underutilized there. Tanahashi's the last man standing.
And he's got the world title to show for it.
Yep.
So maybe persistence really is key. But you know what's funny, partner, is I use the phrase pulling New Japan out of the dark ages into a better era. That's kind of how Jay White envisions himself. He wants the Switchblade era. He wants to usher in a new era for New Japan Wrestling. He looks at Tanahashi as the new embodiment of the dark ages. And now reversing the Irish whip there, Tanahashi in the corner. Jay White's going to charge.
Switchblade also wants to be at the forefront of the U.S. expansion.
Well, I mean, think about the money. Think about the power, the prestige of being the champion at a company that's getting ready to really spread its wings in a whole new way. Picks the leg again.
And look at this. Is he gonna... Tanahashi's leg strength, though. He pulled Jay into the ring post.
And here's the thing, too, Ashton. Jay White, and we've seen this. We've seen it in G1 Climax. We saw it in his reign as United States champion. This man never meant a rule he didn't want to break. He will do whatever it takes to get a leg up on the competition, and he will do whatever it takes to win. And, part of me definitely admires that. And, back right into the guardrail there. Jay White.
Apparently, Jay White actually has a new finisher called the Tanahashi Tap Out. That's effectively an inverted figure 4-leg lock.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Ghetto here. And that's huge for Jay White as well. I'm glad Ghetto's actually in the ring. I mean, this is the guy that mentored Okada through his historic IWGP Heavyweight Championship reign. So to have a guy like that in your ear, in your pocket, that's huge. And now the suplex over the rope there onto the floor.
Yeah, Ghetto does two things really, really well. Writes wrestling storylines and helps train people to beat Okada.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I messed that up. Helps train people to beat Tanahashi. Okada was the first one to do it a few times, and now it's Jay White's turn.
I'll tell you, Ashton, I think
this and you can see he landed awkwardly on that right knee, or that's at least the story they're going for here.
I will tell you, Ashton, I don't think it's hyperbole to say that this match is about much more than the IWGP Heavyweight Championship as Tanahashi there is back into the guardrail. This match is more to me about the future of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And it's funny, we've talked about that before. Oh, and again, the back now this time into the apron.
Oh, yeah.
And now again into the railing. We've talked about it before with Tanahashi and Naito and their feud. Naito kind of representing that kind of rebellious streak in Japan, maybe arguing against codified moral systems and hierarchy and these platitudes of honor and respect and this and that, whereas Tanahashi, we could say in that sense, is more of kind of a conservative spirit. And Jay White's a different category altogether. I mean, he, again, is a gaijin. So he's kind of that invasion, you know, coming in, bringing new values, a new face, a new aesthetic to everything. And he could turn New Japan upside down. But again, as you said,
I imagine Jay White. I mean, we already have a U.S. expansion going on, and they had a show in Australia last year. But you've got to imagine Jay White would definitely, if he won the championship, be encouraging New Japan to make more trips to New Zealand, do shows in New Zealand.
Absolutely. And Ashton, I'm happy that you keep mentioning, you know, the expansion, because to me, if Jay White pulls this off, and you can see now he's pulling the leg apart of Tanahashi, if he pulls this off, this guy might actually be, and again, not trying to commit hyperbole here, but one of the most important IWGP Heavyweight Champions in recent memory, because, yeah, Okada had a historic reign, and Tanahashi really turned New Japan around when they needed it. But this isn't about, you know, recovery or salvation or anything like that. This is about progress. This is about moving forward into the future. The idea that Jay White could be at the helm of leading New Japan into the future as it expands into other territories, that he's the guy that when you think about that vision, it wears his face. There's no understating how important that is. Forearm there by Tanahashi, another forearm there. Kick. Oh, but an elbow right to the knee again, softening him up for that TTO, that Tanahashi tap out.
Yep.
She goes down again.
You can see the pain on Tanahashi's face, though, man. He is really hurting right now.
Absolutely. I mean,
feels like me today. My fucking knees have been killing me today, all day today, so it's kind of fitting that Tanahashi's selling his as well.
I apologize for that, partner. I hope you feel better. Uppercut there by Jay White.
Oh, and there, oh, man, the half-hatch suplex there into the turnbuckles pad.
Tell you, man, Jay White, he's all about that utility. He doesn't care about, you know, the flair or just, you know, appealing to the crowd, getting the pop.
I mean, he apparently has some kind of homage to a flair if his new submission is inspired by the figure 4.
+5 on the wordplay, friend. As Tanahashi there, his leg again wrapped around the ring post. And now look at that smirk. He is just, I mean, look.
He knows it, man, and he's in control. He's in complete control right now. And the thing is, he's almost reversing Tanahashi's go-to game plan on him, because Tanahashi always likes to pick on one leg, just like Jay's doing right now. And Jay White is perfectly fine. He doesn't have any leg pain right now at all, which you would expect someone to have in a match against Tanahashi, because he's always targeting the leg.
It is just amazing to me, Ashton, how much Jay White has grown, how much the Switchblade has matured. Oh, wait a minute here. I'll finish my thought after this, because I think we're getting ready for something devastating.
Oh, he just dropped him knee first onto the table. Oh, my God. And just continuing to build up that pain to make it that much easier to get the TTO.
And I'm glad I waited for that, because that's the perfect punctuation of my thought. It amazes me how much the Switchblade has matured relative to his competitiveness against Tanahashi since their very first bout together at Wrestle Kingdom 12. You know, the adage is what a difference a year makes. And Jay White in that time, again, he has scored a victory over Tanahashi in the G1. But I think in this big match setting where it doesn't get any bigger than the IWGP Heavyweight title, Jay White has shown how far he's come since vying for the Intercontinental title against Tanahashi as well at Wrestle Kingdom 12, because he's given, I think, Tanahashi a much bigger run for his money than he did back then. And Tanahashi does beat the count. Jay White just staring at Tanahashi and goes immediately right back to the leg.
Yep. Tana fighting out, though. Kicked him. Got away. That's smart. Tanahashi needs a little bit of separation. There we go. Forearm. Oh, but Jay back to the knee. Jay White channeling his like 2015 Okada. Or 2015 Naito, I should say.
In 2015 Naito, he was missed the drop kick to Tanahashi. It's not often he makes mistakes like that. Now Jay White making him pay for it with just the slaps to the back of the head. And Ashton, Jay White's confidence has to be, wait a minute here. Forearms. First the Irish whip. Flying forearm there by Tanahashi. He's trying to get feeling back in that knee. But I was going to say, while we're kind of in a lull here just a little bit, that Jay White's confidence, Ashton, has to be just in the stratosphere after beating Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 13.
Oh,
He's
absolutely.
Got to feel untouchable right now.
Yeah.
Scoop
absolutely.
Slam there.
Yeah, and you know what? It's an arrogance, but I think it's also a very effective confidence as Tanahashi hits the senton here. Going for the pin. 1,
the leg.
2. Nope. Barely even a 2 count at that point.
And Ashton, here's the thing, not to be a scumbag or, pro-minority kind of advocate or whatever we kind of joke about me being, but In this case, I really do believe the confidence is kind of earned. He beat Okada straight up at the biggest stage possible. And I think when you do that, you just kind of look at yourself and you ask, why am I not the world champion right now? And that's something Jay White is looking to rectify tonight as he's kicking Tanahashi off of him here. There's a kick to the knee. Tanahashi again limping here. And that is an important point there by a Chiefin. Bullet Club have not been in control of the IWGP Heavyweight Championship since really Styles' title reign. Omega's reign was more about the Elite than the Bullet Club. And we know that Jay White is the new leader of the Bullet Club, which I actually, in all my commentary, completely forgot about. So that's another important point. When we think about the factional warfare in New Japan, the faction that controls the title controls the world, and Bullet Club might regain the IWGP Heavyweight Championship here. Oh, Tanahashi. Thinking about high fly flow. Jay White came in on the other side. That was smart. Oh, what a sliding STO. Beautiful.
Oh, and deadlift German suplex by White. Brilliant.
I'll tell you, Jay White, even though he's kind of favoring his knee here, and Tanahashi was making a little bit of a comeback, Jay White is still wrestling a fantastic match here.
Near flawless, I would say. Near flawless.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, every plan's going to have its hiccups, particularly in that ring. But Jay White's definitely...
Oh, I love the twisting suplex. Yes.
Beautifully done there.
It was almost like, what is... Goldust does that move. What does he call it?
The final cut, I think it is.
That's right, the final cut. But he does like an inverted version of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still such a cool-looking move.
And now, Jay White here.
If there's any flaw, I think, in Jay White's game plan, it's how much time he seems to be taking to just kind of let Tanahashi recover. And it's almost like he's not really completely certain of what he wants to do to Tanahashi next to try and put him away. But it's taken a lot of time. And like I said, Tanahashi getting time to recover is really, really bad for Jay White.
No, I completely agree with you, Ashton. The tentativeness of the challenger, to put it in a word, is definitely a risk. But at the same time, though, you can't blame Jay White entirely for being tentative. I mean, here he is, still very young, vying for the biggest prize in this promotion that has an illustrious history. I mean, before every IWGP Heavyweight Championship match, they have on the Titantron the video package of every champion in the belt's history. Jay White is going to belong to a lineage. If he wins tonight, and there's another uppercut there with Tanahashi trapped in the ropes, that, that's a lot of pressure. Despite all the arrogance and the confidence and this and that, there is just always, I think, that fear and that doubt of, can I ascend to those heights? And Jay White wants to. And I think in that desire, he kind of gets caught in his own head. And yeah, that's where you give Tanahashi time to recover. And on Jay White's side, you leave yourself open to making more mistakes like that, for instance. Can Jay White get out of this? Tanahashi's hooking on that leg for dear life. And he got it. Yep. Oh my God. Yeah, Tanahashi was not letting that go, partner. You saw the look on Tanahashi's face. He knew that was going to be the move of the match, at least the move to turn the match around. He was not going to relent for anything, and he didn't. And now Tanahashi going to try and recover here.
It's kind of interesting because you brought up Jay White being so young. So I immediately, I like to Google things. So I Googled Jay White's age. He is 26 years old, dude.
If he wins, would he be the
youngest? High fly flow!
High fly flow. If Jay White wins, would he be the youngest IWGP Heavyweight Champion in history, or no?
No. He wouldn't even necessarily be younger than Okada was when he won the IWGP title for the first time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Okada won the title for the first time at 24.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Still, though, Jay White would be a youthful champion, only 26. I just got out of my 26th year of living only a few days ago. For Jay White to kind of still be in his and become a world champion, that's no joke. And now Tanahashi pulled Jay White up by the hair here. Matt saying Nakamura was the youngest champion at 23 years old in 2003.
There you go. That's not super surprising because, like I said, Nakamura was originally supposed to be a part of like the new Three Musketeers.
Oh, and Geto, you see Geto on the apron there. Jay White.
Oh,
Jay White's
man.
got a chair.
Oh, yeah. Jay has a steel chair. Oh, missed though. Oh, he hit Ghetto with it.
Oh no! And Jay
Great
White
job by Tanahashi to avoid the chair and force Jay to use it on his own manager. He went for the Blade Runner, but didn't get it. Tanahashi wanted a dragon. Jay goes for the lariat. Tanahashi wants to twist in that shout. No. Jay now. Jay thinking suplex. No, again, Tanahashi. Jay now going for STO. No. Tanahashi going for the straight jacket. No. Oh my God.
Headbutt counter.
These reversals.
This counter wrestling between these two is insane. Tanahashi.
No, again. Now Jay thinking fireman's carry. What does he do out of fireman's carry? Nothing. There's the twist and shout.
He got it. Off. God. Didn't even try for 3. Or maybe he is going to try for 3 because he likes to do 3 of these. He immediately kind of gets on top of Jay White, smothers him a little bit. Now he's got the arm over the head, the front face lock. Can he get 2 more twists and shouts? It was hard enough to get 1. There's another one.
Number 2. He does still have it locked in though, so he's still got that reverse. What is that called? That reverse headlock? I don't know.
Well, yeah, front kind of like a front face lock with the arm draped over. And now,
there he got 3. Look at that.
Wow.
Jay White must not have had that scouted out because he just went along for the ride, man.
I'll be truthful, Ashton. Tanahashi was getting up at kind of a snail's pace. I thought Jay White would have countered the 3rd one. Surprised Tanahashi got all 3.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like maybe Jay White just straight up didn't even have it scouted because he didn't seem to have a counter to it. But he is smiling though, so maybe maybe he wanted to get hit by it.
Because he had the presence of mind though to latch his arm around the rope. Tanahashi expected him to kind of be separated. See, that's the distance you need to get the end. And see again, Jay White.
See, this is like, I call this the Mayweather defense, where rather than doing your best to like fight your way out of a bad situation, you just get as far away from your opponent as you can. Oh, but there's a dragon screw leg whip from Tanahashi. That's bad news, Brown. Bad news bears for Jay White.
Absolutely. And now the other leg.
What was the other leg? He's going after both legs.
Yeah, the man that can't stand can't win world titles either.
Oh no, I thought he was going to go for a sling blade, but Jay White. I don't know if that was. I don't know.
I think Jay White's kind of laughing through the pain a little bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know if that was like an unintended thing or if he's going more like Mayweather style.
Straight jacket.
Nice. Oh, there's the straight jacket plex 2. Whoa, that was close.
That was close. I mean, you said at the very beginning.
Tanahashi's thinking high fly flow.
Oh, and Jay White's back.
He knocked Ghetto the fuck out.
Ghetto again getting involved.
He's going to try and do it to the back first. Jay's going to get out of the way, isn't he? No, he did not.
Wow, right to the back. Now, if I'm Tanahashi, I go up again to hit it on the front and
yep, exactly. He's going for it. I bet you Ghetto recovers in time to screw something up here, though.
I mean, it'd take
maybe he'll even hit it and Ghetto will just pull the ref out. Oh, no. Jay got out of the way.
Jay moved out of the way. I'll be damned.
Oh, and that was bad for Tanahashi's knee.
That's why that early planning, that's why I say people that pick a body part early in the match, you're really sowing the seeds for late in the game to have kind of have your garden of victory flourish, so to speak. And now Jay White kind of looking at Tanahashi.
It's a long-term investment, man. It's a long-term investment.
Precisely. A marathon, not a sprint, is every great heavyweight championship bout. And Jay White understands that, but so does Tanahashi. I was going to say earlier that at the start of this match, you called him by his affectionate nickname, Big Match Tan, and that's because nobody has more main event experience, more big match experience than Tanahashi. But Jay White is hungry for that experience, and that could be the difference maker. Could it be the TTO? No, oh my God.
Jesus.
I asked the question, and as I did, the taste went out of Jay White's mouth. Christ. I know. Tanahashi, oh my God. And Jay White responding right back, going right to the knee of Tanahashi. And now Jay White.
Oh, wow. He just did a dragon screw to Tan.
Hey, if you want to beat the champion, imitate the champion, I guess, to a degree. Another dragon screw there.
Oh, wow. And he's doing it to the bum, the knee that's already. Oh, here he's thinking TTO.
Can he get it?
He got it. That's locked in. That is locked in, brother.
Oh, my God.
This is like a hybrid between reverse figure 4 and Naito's cross knee lock that he does.
If Tanahashi taps out, then Jay White at 26 years old is about to become the IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
That's the name of the submission after all. Tanahashi tap out.
Can he do it?
Man. Oh, wow. He's really cranking on that knee too, brother.
He really is. Tanahashi in so much pain here.
Yeah. Oh, you can even see it on his face. Tanahashi looks like he's on the brink of tears, and who could blame him?
I mean, my God, we know that Tanahashi's no stranger to tapping out either. I mean, he's done it before, and he could easily do it again here. But Tanahashi, he knows. You know, I think his pride and his love for New Japan, he can't imagine. He can't bear the thought.
Oh, God, he's cranking on it even harder now. Jeez. Oh, every time he looks up and pulls back, that's an immense amount of pain. But
and he gets to
Tanahashi gets to the ropes.
I think the only thing more agonizing to Tanahashi than the pain his knee was in was the thought of Jay White being the heavyweight champion of the promotion that he has loved and protected for most of his life.
It's almost really interesting, too, because not only was Tanahashi compromised as far as his knee goes, but even just grabbing onto that rope had to hurt because of his fucking bicep. Look, he's still got a sleeve on there.
That's because he's more dedicated to New Japan than he is to his own personal health. And that's not an indictment, at least not entirely. That's just a summation of who Tanahashi is.
Tanahashi, like, I really hope he loses today so that he can just take the next few months off and return for G1.
But how many times have we said, oh, he lost here, he can take a few months off? That's just not in Tanahashi's playbook. I wish it was.
But he hasn't been completely out of the title running in a while either.
That is true. I mean,
maybe he loses here and then he has to lose to Switchblade again before taking some time off.
Oh, this could be a shin breaker here. No.
Oh, yeah, that's a great point. Look at you. No, he's thinking Saito. Saito, yes.
All right, not bad. Hey, whatever works. I'll tell you, I'm already thinking about the potential Jay White title reign, who he could face, who he could drop it to. But here's the thing. You can't completely close the door on Tanahashi because he has not been pinned yet, and he has not submitted. So let us see. Is there any life left? Is there any fight left in the IWGP Heavyweight Champion? And now, again, could be another Saito. And he powered through it. Wow, what a Saito that was. Drove him right on his head.
Right.
Got to give credit to Jay White, too. He knew he needed it. He got it. Elbows be damned. And now, going to pick Tanahashi up again. Fireman's carry. Forget what he does out of this. Is this going to be a steamroller or... He's kind of walking gingerly there. It's going to be a Death Valley Driver, maybe. Oh, man. Follow through Death Valley Driver.
Only a 2 count, though.
Honestly, Ashton, the TTO didn't work. I think it is going to come down to the Blade Runner for my money. And what's Jay
I don't
White
know,
thinking?
man. I think he might try the TTO again match at least one more time. Oh! Is he going? What is this?
Is this like a fisherman driver?
God,
Oh, my God.
That was almost like a modified Aoi Shoto.
Don't we call that like a Kiwi driver or something? I feel like we've...
Kiwi Crusher.
Kiwi Crusher, yeah. And Tanahashi, they're kicking out. Oh, Jay White, though, you see that pose? You see the way the fingers are out? He's just signaling for Blade Runner.
He's thinking Blade Runner, yep. He wants Blade Runner.
Tanahashi, though, immediately, he sensed it. Elbows to the side of the neck.
Sleeperplex!
Beautiful sleeperplex there by Jay White.
I love that move so much.
And again, thinking Blade Runner. If he gets it here, it's over. Is he getting... No. What a cradle.
Two.
Oh, my God. That was close. Even Jay White had to ask the ref. That's 2, right? This match isn't over, right? I kicked out in time. See, now that is a call that's controversial. None of this R-Truth Shinsuke stuff. No, that was a near fucking fall that I'm glad Jay White clarified because, my God, that was close. I know.
Oh, wow. Jay, though, he's picking him up by his neck.
No, is he thinking something?
He's thinking Blade Runner, I'm telling you. He wants to go for Blade. Oh, the slap, the Papa slap. The man, stay strong, baby. And another one.
Oh, my God.
Tanahashi's so good.
He is.
Oh, dragon screw time. Oh, he drop kicked his other leg. Nice.
Wow, Tanahashi, see, that's how you change the game plan. Wait, what's he?
Oh, he's dragon screw. Oh,
no.
God, that angle.
Oh.
That angle, though.
How bad do you want to be champion, Switchblade?
Oh, he's going for another one on the other leg. Oh, and again, like you said, if you can't stand, you can't win a championship.
Oh, my God.
Tanahashi's so good. I love him.
Tanahashi. If he's going to go out, he's going to go out bullying the shit out of this motherfucker. Oh, my God.
He's thinking Cloverleaf, dude. He's thinking Cloverleaf.
Hey, this is how he beat Kushida in his retirement matchup.
Yes, it is.
Fuck Kushida. Right? Turn over there.
We should rename this Cloverleaf to the Kushida Killer.
Yes, we're doing it. This is even better than the Kalash being named the illegal injection. And the Kushida Killer here on
we ended up kind of giving into that one and starting to call it the Kalash just because that's the official name of it. But I think we can stick with this one for a little while.
Yeah, and the Kushida Killer here.
Kushida Killer. Yes.
He's got the torque on it. Oh my
God.
God.
The neck. It's not even just the legs at this point. It's the neck.
God.
Look at Jay. Oh, he almost got to the bottom rope. He's almost there. He got it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
Tanahashi though. Tanahashi trying to pull him away. Oh no, Jay got rotated. He rotated his upper body. He's going after the knee. He's going after the bum knee. That's so smart.
Is that? How smart is that?
Oh, and Tanahashi's gonna power up here. Yes. Jay though doing a headstand. Look at this. What do you call this? Is he gonna run at him? Is Tanahashi going for Clash? Oh my God, he is Clash.
Oh my God. Well, Tanahashi did once say that AJ Styles was the second best wrestler in the world behind him. So I guess it's
he used the Styles Clash against Omega too.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wonder what AJ thinks about that.
He probably loves it. He probably loves Tanahashi. Big match Tan.
Oh my God. I'm just happy Jay White got out of that position. If his neck was in that position any longer, he'd be looking like Ishii. God damn.
Yeah.
Tanahashi with the Styles Clash. Well, Mets corrected my language. It was a farewell match, not a retirement match. But either way, Kushida did lose to the Cloverleaf.
As long as Kushida gets relegated to 205 Live, it might as well have been a retirement match. Right?
Yeah, retired from being at the fucking top spot, little bitch.
Retired from irrelevance.
Exactly. And now, could it be the Dragon Suplex? Shades of Tanahashi's mentor, Tatsumi Fujinami.
Oh yeah, he's totally gonna hit it. Jay's trying to resist, but I think Tana's going to hit it.
Oh, well, could either that or maybe another straight jacket German.
No. Oh, Blade Runner!
Oh,
no, not a sling blade!
Oh, what a sling blade counter.
Yes! Uh-oh. Here comes it. Oh, yes, another sling blade. There's number 2.
Wow, do you see how he used Jay White's own momentum against him for that sling blade? Very smart by the champion.
Jay tried to reverse the Irish whip, and Tana reversed that into the sling blade.
That's what makes him a multi-time world champion, partner. That instinct. Can't really learn that in any dojo, I'll tell you. And now, back to the Dragon.
Yeah, he got it. There it is. 1, 2. Whoa, that was close.
Oh, my God. That bridge. I'll tell you, the student made the teacher proud. Tatsumi Fujinami would have been proud of that bridge. That was perfect by Tanahashi. And now, Tanahashi here trying to recuperate. You see the bicep. You see the knee. And Tanahashi pulling himself up here.
Pulling himself up by the bootstraps.
And could be thinking again, high fly flow.
Yep, he might be on a standing Jay White. Jay might get himself up. Yeah, he got himself up.
They have another counter here.
Oh, Jay caught him though. Jay's gonna hit the Blade Runner. He got it. That's gonna be it.
Gonna do it.
1, 2, 3. That's it. Jay wins.
Oh my God.
Yes. One Blade Runner. He beat him clean again.
Oh my God. So now in the span of like Wrestle Kingdom 13, and New Beginning in Osaka 2019, Jay White just beat 2 of the top guys of this place fucking clean.
Dude, he did the same thing on this show and Wrestle Kingdom that he did in the first 2 days of G128.
Yeah, he beat Okada and Tanahashi back to back.
In that order, too. He beat Okada on day 1 and then Tanahashi on day 3. And then he beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom and Tanahashi for the title at New Beginning. That's next level storytelling. I love that.
Holy fucking shit. And dude, I've never seen somebody catch the high fly flow like that either. That was so cool.
That was awesome. Yes.
Give him the title. Give him the title. Where is it?
Right there.
There it is.
He wants Red Shoes to put it around his waist.
Do it. Coronate him. This is the coronation of the era of Switchblade as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God. He did it, dude. He's fucking world champion. The 68th IWGP heavyweight champion. Unreal for that young man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Naito is taking that off him at Dominion.
I hope you're right, dude.
And then Okada is going to win G1, and we're going to get the rematch. Naito Okada at Wrestle Kingdom next year. I am calling my shot.
Which would be Wrestle Kingdom 14, which would be in line with Ghetto's 2-year booking.
Yep.
Okada beating Naito at 12, Naito finally getting the win back at 14.
Yep, exactly. I'm telling you, I'm calling my shot. I'm calling it. It's happening.
Ghetto's 2-year booking plan really does work. So
dude, right? It's amazing.
Oh, the speech. I'm actually going to turn my volume up for this one. He gets major heat. The crowd seems to have just fallen silent.
Yeah, wow. The crowd is dead.
Oh, Osaka.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's going to renounce it.
He is. He's going to renounce the shit out of it.
Yep. I don't remember him beating Kenny, though.
I don't remember him beating Kenny either. I guess for the U.S. title, right?
Well, no, he beat Juice for the U.S. title.
Well, no, Juice beat Jay White for the title.
Oh, so Jay beat Kenny for... I gotcha. Okay, I didn't even remember that. Yeah, you do. Oh, he did the reel. He did the Bullet Club thing. Yes. It's back, people. It's back.
Yes. I love it.
Yes.
I don't do this for any of you. Cutthroat Era Bullet Club.
Yep. Yes.
Damn.
Okay. That was awesome.
I really hope his reign does well, dude. Because the idea of him feuding with Naito and then it coming full circle with Naito and Okada, my God, this is going to be one hell of a year if you're right. That was awesome.
Yes.
Ghetto's 2-year booking philosophy, people. I don't know if there's a better booking philosophy in wrestling right now than what Ghetto's got going on, because
right.
damn.
And the beautiful thing too is that like it's all in a fucking notebook. Like that's so cool to me.
Yeah, I love it because it really preserves the magic of pro wrestling. Like Ghetto gets all of the things that like Cornette like rants and bemoans like about like what's good about past wrestling and bad about this wrestling, but he actually proves that in some way you can put the toothpaste back in the tube, because if nobody knows what you're doing, you know, you've got that lightning in a bottle, and this was fucking beautiful.
Dude, I don't know what I'm more excited for. The potential of a Naito championship reign this year, or the potential for Ospreay in G1 this year.
Honestly, I'm going to say, to answer your question, I'm going to say the Naito reign, because I'm really excited when they really get behind him, what he can do for New Japan, especially with their expansion, because I think Naito, at least to me, and LIJ more broadly as a faction, really does have that universal appeal. Yeah. I think Naito at the helm is going to be an amazing era for the product. And I think Jay White, though, as a heel to get us there, I'm really liking all the pieces on the proverbial chessboard, partner. And really, you mentioned Ospreay. Ospreay is like the next fiery big-time gaijin babyface, kind of antithetical to Jay White in that way. I think that's also a brilliant move. I'm really excited for what New Japan's got in store for us this year and early 2020. You know, thinking about Wrestle Kingdom 14, if you're correct in your predictions. Now, hopefully, not only are you correct, but they come to pass, because we never know if like injuries or something weird like that. So hopefully everything goes where all this can be executed. But yeah, guys, this was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Jay White is your new IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I think that's a huge move for New Japan, and they're making it with a lot of confidence. And yeah, I'm just in favor of all of this. I'm so excited for New Japan in 2019. But that's all for me, guys. I want to thank everybody who came to listen to us live react to this. Please leave a like if you haven't, because we did get a dislike for whatever reason. I guess they're not breathing with the switchblade. And we'll see you guys again. When are we seeing them again this week? I guess Wednesday for tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow for SmackDown live reactions. That's right. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, dude, you know what's really interesting? Mets just said they gave Okada his first title run went 125 days. And in 125 days, it'll be June 16th. So Jay White can have a just about as long as Okada's first title reign run and still drop the title at Dominion to Naito, and it'd be perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, Naito!
Yes, come on, Naito, please. Rectify the wrong of Wrestle Kingdom 12, the wrong that we were supposed to get angry about, because apparently that's part of the story. But anyway, we will see you guys tomorrow at 8 for SmackDown live reactions. I'm going to hand it over to Ashton to officially take us home here.
Yeah, exactly, guys. SmackDown Live is going to be tomorrow night. Should be very interesting. Mustafa Ali has been pulled out of the Elimination Chamber, so we're going to find out, hopefully. Oh, well, we have to find out who the sixth person is going to be, because Elimination Chamber is this coming Sunday. How crazy is that? So we're going to find out who the sixth member of the Elimination Chamber is. There are a lot of rumors going around. There's one rumor that Luke Harper is going to be back on SmackDown, so it might be him. Everyone's thinking Bray Wyatt might be coming back soon, so it might be him. I'm expecting either Rey Mysterio or Andrade, more likely Rey, just because they need that babyface high flyer in there to replace Mustafa. We'll see how it comes down, though. It's going to be Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Until then, though, guys, hopefully the Raw tonight isn't absolute garbage. And we will see you tomorrow night for SmackDown live reactions. Other than that, though, I wanted to fill you guys in on what we have for the rest of the week. I'm actually pulling up my schedule right now that's up on Twitter. We have SmackDown reactions tomorrow. Then Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be live reacting to WWF Fully Loaded 1999. And then Friday, we've got Elimination Chamber preview and predictions. And then, of course, Sunday, we'll be live reacting to that show. So that's what we've got for you over the next week. We hope that you all enjoyed this show as well as our live reactions to it. And if you did, remember to leave a like, show us a little bit of the love. And you can also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Click that bell icon to join the notification squad. Follow us both on Twitter, like the Facebook page, buy our merch on Teespring, and, of course, donate to the Patreon. As low as $1 a month will get you the extra bonus, 2 questions a month. So normally you're only allowed to ask 3 Q&A questions every month. But if you just donate $1 a month to the Patreon, you get up to 5. So that's 2 bonus questions. And it also grants you content control, because you will earn yourself a vote in our poll that we do every month to determine what we live react to over the course of that month. So that's content control, as well as, you know, your extra couple questions. And then if you just donate $3 a month, you also get access to the patron Discord, which is awesome. We get all kinds of discussions in there. Just not too long ago, we had Paul in there posting an image from the @WWE PC Twitter account of the brand new kind of trainee class, including Rachel Ellering and Trevor Lee and ACH and Samuel Shaw. And Elliot Sexton, who is Dakota Kai's boyfriend, I believe. He moved to America with her, basically gave up his life to come to America with her to support her in her dream of becoming a WWE wrestler. And now in the process, he's managed to make something of himself as well. How exciting is that? So cool. And Jonah Rock is also a part of this class. It is a pretty loaded class. I'm pretty excited about it. But I wouldn't have known about that picture if it wasn't for the Discord. So thank you to Paul, and we hope that you guys are interested enough in the Discord to donate those $3 a month. But it doesn't matter how much you donate a month, because no matter how much it ends up being, it will accumulate over time and allow you to request live reactions to wrestling shows of your choosing. And that's exactly why we are live reacting to WWF Fully Loaded 1999 this coming Thursday, because we got a request from somebody who's been donating for a little while now, who decided, hey, I want to hear TwitWow and what they think of Fully Loaded 99. So they requested it. We're doing it. We hammered out the time and date, and here it comes Thursday at 4 p.m. That's how that process works. So if you don't have the money to be able to afford all that, it's perfectly understandable. All we ask is that you share this channel and this video with all your wrestling fan friends. Let them in on the best kept secret in the YouTube wrestling community. We are TwitWow, and we are the workhorses of the YWC, and we hope that you guys are all aware of that and can see that through the work that we've been putting out, through the content that we've been churning out for y'all. February is a little bit of a slow month, but it's picking up because, guys, end of March, beginning of April is TwitWow Mania, brother. So it's coming up. It's right now. This is the calm before the storm, and we're still doing 3 to 5 commentaries a week, and that's our idea of a lull. How crazy! Like, if we're not the workhorses, I don't know what is. So we will see you guys tomorrow night for SmackDown. We hope you enjoyed. We'll see you then. Remember, though, of course, to stay tuned.